Yo, it's the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? What up, dudes? It is pretty breezy out here. It is very, very breezy. So, what we're going to do is we're going to currently run this riprap. There are some mile-per-hour winds going on right now. I don't know what they are, but they are consistent teens for sure. Consistent. I don't know what the gusts are, but what up, Creel? Unlimited Tater and my brother. Yo, DCP, what's up? We'll just run this real quick, guys, while we get our sea legs under us. Now, though you guys may not be able to see it, Silver did get a bath today. It was her first bath in a long time. Colin watching the Blue Jays. They seem to be whooping up on the Yankees when I left my house. And the Cowboys seem to have won today. So what's that all about? Cowboys beating an 0 maybe 3 team at the time. Maybe they were 0-4, who knows? But the Cowboys still won. Miklo. Get on that riprap. This is for the time being, bro. We're gonna see if the wind will die down a little bit. It was howling earlier today. Oh, I see the Vikings won also in a close one. It was a nail biter for sure, a last second drive. My brother is back from his trip, though I feel like that fool's tripping all the time, but he is back from his trip. The Eagles did lose. So for me, that's okay, bro, because I'm a Cowboys fan. Me and the Eagles are not best of friends. Last night, the Dodgers won in a comeback. That was entertaining. Texas lost like a bunch of wussy boys, huh? That was very lackluster. I see that the Vikings went with their more experienced quarterback. I was watching that game while I was giving Silver a bath. Again, that is her first bath in a long time. Let's hope that we didn't wash off, you know, superstition, bros. Let's hope that we didn't wash her off and end the streak. Now, where's GM? I believe this is his 29th birthday today. This is ribs. I mean, not ribs. Sorry, I just read ribs right there. It's GM's 29th birthday, allegedly. Hey, Creel. I noticed that when I put out my 6'7" short, you were the first one to come in and say that your comment, or that the comments of the Rodcast don't always reflect that of Mr. Creel. Is it because you're scared of kids, bro? Just because in the reel it said kids are stupid. Are you scared of the children? Are you afraid that some of these children were gonna beat you up, bro? Were you afraid that the children army was gonna rise up? Now, again, remember, guys, we discussed that at least in tug of war, the two of the world's strongest men, guys, they were not able to defeat, I don't remember if it was 20, I don't know what grade they were in, but 20 of those kids all in a line in tug of war, those dudes could not beat them. So maybe Creel's like, oh dear God, what if like 2 of those kids in grade school team up against me? And then what? So Creel had to come out and promptly state, yo, I don't agree with this guy. Kids are not stupid. Kids is cool. Now, of course, I said it in jest, but I guess it could be misconstrued to be a statement of fact. I mean, it is a statement of fact, depending on what kid we're talking about. Plus an unknown number of years. That sounds like a lot of the math that we do here, guys. This is 30 times 4 plus some double-digit number of days of consecutive fishing. I didn't know that Creel was, he was afraid of what I can only assume is the kid mafia. I don't know why he finds it necessary I'm pretty sure it's 29-ish. I can only go by what he tells me, bro, because I didn't see his driver's license. I have no access to his date of birth. So, I don't know. $29-ish sounds about right. Moderator, I'm gonna try and read whatever you put there, but I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Algebas 101. Oh, you're talking about the mathematics that go on here. Ah, Jess. Now, guys, we don't know what is on the other side of this place. It could be bumpy. It could be chill. Right here is not so bad. But that's because it doesn't have a lot of area to get bad. On the other side, it's a whole different story. Okay, guys. My brother, again, is incorrect. He does not have 2 driver's licenses. He has an ID and a driver's license. Keep it real. Keep it real. And you got 2 driver's license, bro. All right, well, it looks like Faith did some damage to his finances at this outdoor Chingle-dingles, whatever it is. So, Faith, I'm not exactly sure if that's how it works. You're probably gonna have to be on the books first before Moon can get you some overtime. But potentially Moon runs the shop. Is I like, yo, this is my homie. He's gonna be working overtime. Who knows? Well, bro, it's a good thing my brother doesn't have 2 licenses. I mean, I'm sure that he barely got his license reinstated. Remember, guys, there was an episode where we were so proud of him because he finally got a driver's license. We were so proud of him. That was the first driver's license that was ever achieved during the Rodcast by one of the Rodcast viewers. We were proud of him, guys. So he only has 1. Yo, Faith. We're already putting Moon in jail? Come on. He barely started. We haven't even caught a single white bass. That one felt like that might have been a single nibble. There's a bite. It's the tiniest bite, but it is a bite. Bring it in. Bring it down. All right, guys. Well, we lost that tiny bite. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us. He was tiny. I thought he'd just come back up, or he'd come up like nobody's business, but he was heavy enough to get off the hook. So hopefully that doesn't cost us. And Faith has got 5 on it. So, as such, Faith's got 5 on it. Fishing with Silver and me. Faith's got 5 on it. Apparently, the Outdoor Expo didn't take all his money. We just missed a little tiny bite, bros. Oh, my brother's gonna bail you out. Bro, that's like... So here's the thing, bro. And apparently, Faith dropped 5 on it again. So before I describe the situation, I'll have to say, Faith's got 5 on it. Fishing with Silver and me. Faith's got 5 on it. Grab your fishing pole, homie. Now, Moon, my brother bailing you out, dude, that's like, I mean, I don't even know the comparison, but let me just tell you this, bro. As soon as he goes to bail you out, they'll be all like, what are you here for? Yo, I'm here to bail out my homie Moon. And be like, oh, you're homies with Moon. Yep. Okay, Moon's bail has been denied. That's the type of situation that you're gonna deal with there, Moon. So I wouldn't even accept that offer. I would be all like, nah, bro, I'll just rot in here. That's cool too. Because if he goes out to save you, bro, that's not gonna end well. Bro, and just because you're Mexican doesn't mean you're a tunnel engineer, bro. It doesn't mean that all of a sudden you were born with the necessary intelligence to dig a tunnel, put the proper supports, and bring Moon to safety. I don't think that's how it works, bro. I think you're gonna dig about, I'll give you credit, you'll dig about maybe 10 feet, and then it's gonna collapse on you. That is my, if I had money on it. Dude, I've seen my brother attempt to speak English in times of let's just say, times of administrative need, you know what I'm saying, where it's something serious. And I just stand there and I'm all like, does this guy, what point is this guy trying to convey here? I don't understand what he's saying. I understand what he wants to be said, but I don't understand what he's saying. So that means that whoever is talking to him really has no idea what he's attempting to do. So it's gonna be pretty dumb, bro. This is a second little one. Oh, and I flipped that one, but that one did come into the boat. That guy bounced off the windshield, bounced off a silver seat, and he's in the boat. That's what's up. We're about to lose another one. And another one, but we didn't. So that guy went flying, and he dirtied up my brand new wash seat. These guys are really making me mad. Allow me to be a magician here, guys. You see nothing in my sleeves, right? Except for guns. You see in my sleeves, except for these guns. And watch out, I'm just gonna make a fish appear out of nowhere. I just made a fish appear out of nowhere. Watch out, bros. Nothing up my sleeve. Hold on. There's nothing up my sleeve, right? And then watch out. Oh, watch out. Whoop. That's what's up, dog. Look at this little vato. This keeps the streak alive. This is the second little vato that I've caught here. What is up with this? I don't know. It's got some kind of like weird aqua or turquoise kind of color right there. But thank the good Lord that we caught this fish right here, because that continues the streak of non-zeros. I guess we didn't wash off Silver's streak luck. I just got popped in the check with a sucker. This guy's been hanging out with Krill a lot. So, thank the good Lord. He caught that fish. All right, guys, let's go home. Forget this mess. Two little guys. But, as always, this is the streak that never ends. It goes on and my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started watching it not knowing what it was. Oh, there's a splash over there. And they'll continue watching it forever just because this is indoctrination. That's right. As long as I keep on singing this song, guys, it's a trick. This song, so you guys could be here. Hey, watch this streak that never ends. But I mean, bros, that fish that I just pulled out right there, out of my sleeve, but just out of thin air, let's call it, that right there is as impressive, and you can quote me on this, it is as impressive as when David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear. And thank you. That's how impressive that is. That is how impressive that is, dog. They're gonna have me do a show in Vegas. I basically would have gotten golden buzzard right there for America's Got Talent, and I would have gone straight to the finals and basically won it. Because what I would have done was, they'd be like, oh, what are you gonna do today? And this is in the finals, right? I'd be like, what I'm gonna do today is just point to the trick that I did in auditions. You know what's up. And then they're gonna be all like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Ah, I do remember what's up. And I'll be like, yeah, I pulled a bass out of my sleeve or out of thin air. And they'll be like, oh yeah, America, you can vote. Does he have what it takes? And America's gonna be all like, heck yeah, he does. And then I'm gonna win, and then I'm gonna be in Vegas all the time. And then people are gonna be all like, I paid for this. And I'll be like, yeah, dog, thanks. Thanks a lot. This is extremely breezy, but we are almost at the end of the riprap, and then we will see what is on the other side. It might be somewhat calm, or it might be chop suey out there, bro. Ah, magic with the tigers. Huh. Well, I might be able to, Creel. I might be able to, but you know what, Creel? Let me do something that's never been done. I will tame a mountain lion. Forget about these tigers, bro. Clearly, they can be tamed. Like, that's dumb. Tigers, that's already been done before. I will tame a mountain lion. I will tame a mountain lion, and that will be part of my act. Does that say bleh? Bleh. I appreciate that. Not exactly sure what bleh is, but what's up, bleh? Want to donate, but you can't. I don't know what that means, player. And why, dudes, what is my brother talking about? Tame a UTEP miner. Dude, what the heck are you talking about, bro? Did you just come from Tennessee? It lubricated and you're just typing stuff into the chat? Explain yourself, bro. What kind of hidden code do you have here that nobody knows what you're saying? You know what I found amusing, guys? And I forgot to mention this to the moderator, that when I put out that 6'7" short right there, I actually, for some reason, I believe I may have lost 3 subscribers. And I found that hilarious. Maybe it was 3 kids that were all like, oh, heavens to Betsy. Did this guy just say what I think he said? And then they unsubscribed. I don't know what the case is. But all I know is that that's what went down. Could have been coincidental. Okay, Blez got a new rod. Wait a second. Ah, Toto. Is it Toto or Tutu or I don't know how to pronounce that. I just assume it's Toto, but you know, maybe not. All right, guys, after we pass this little outcropping of rock right here, we are gonna go to brave. I think the wind's calmed down a little bit. We're gonna go brave the great outdoors. Right now, this is just kind of like a little sheltered area right now. We will go brave the great outdoors and see what's up. We only got 2 little, and I mean little, like tiny fish to bite here. Only one of them came in the boat, and it flew in the boat. So it's basically a flying fish. But only one of them flew into the boat. Yo, what up, Abigail? What's happening? That's the only thing that my brother has said that has made sense in this entire chat. Tame a UTEP miner. People don't even know what a UTEP miner is, bro, because UTEP sucks. Why would they even know what a UTEP miner is? All right, guys, let's pull off this riprap real quick, and then we will see what's going on with the we'll go on and see what's on the other side, bro. So the streak continues, guys. Thank the good Lord. Apparently, Silver's motor was up. Very interesting. Do we have weather moving in? I don't know, bro. It's just kind of cool. There's no rain, there's no storms. It's just some kind of cold front, let's call it. It's like 70 some degrees right now. We're not gonna go far, guys, because the gas situation is unknown. I didn't fill it up the last time. I put some gas in there, but not a full tank. Oh, actually, I didn't sing for Unlimited. I just I just sung in general, bro. So you're right. I should sing for Unlimited. On and on, my friends. Some people started watching it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the streak that never ends. We do this just for unlimited. Some people started watching not knowing what it was, and they'll continue watching it forever just because this is the song Unlimited Loves. No, that was too short. But anyways, we're going to the other side, boys. As it was before. It's getting a little choppier out here. So apparently we were a little protected right there, and now it's getting kind of chop. But we ain't worried about it. We ain't going too far. We're gonna go near the area where my jig got broken off. Now you ask, was it at the hands of a fish? No, it was not at the hands of a fish. My jig was broken off at the hands of a gentleman who wanted to send a message to me that freshwater fishing is not the same as saltwater fishing. And I got that message, bros. I was like, I hear you loud and clear, bro, but why did it have to cost me my jig head? You could have just told me, bro. You could have just been all like, hey, they're not the same. And I'd be like, okay, that's cool, they're not the same. But instead, he wanted to make an example of me. He wanted to show all freshwater fishermen they're not the same, bros. I'm pretty sure that we know that already. But message received, bro. Message received. You won't catch me in the ocean. Here we go. We're positioning on this area real quick like. We are in 14 feet of water. It is pretty choppy out here, guys. Woo! I'm surfing, bro. Surfing USA. Psh, bros, don't even think about me falling. Because again, you guys know it. I know it. My brother knows it. I was in wrestling. Yo, Blay. I appreciate you dropping that deuce. You know what I'm saying? You see, bro, my brother, he's got something wrong with him, dudes. I don't know if it's he just doesn't understand how to type. Like maybe his fingers have a little bit of carpal tunnel or something. I don't know. Or if he just purposely just doesn't know, and he's gonna come in and he's gonna say, that's how you say money in Guadi. And I'll be like, I don't even think you say Guadi, bro, but whatever. All right, let's try it, guys. We're over and around. That's grass. That's grass, guys. Let's not get excited. It's just grass. Dudes, that jig head was my lucky jig head. And it got broke off in a catfish. I don't know, bros. It's a little sad. It's a little sad that, okay, let's forget about this. It's a little sad stuff. What we're gonna do is, our goal is to now catch that catfish again and get that jig out of its mouth to return the good luck jig. That's gotta be the goal. That has got to be the goal. Creel, I just read your comment right there, bro. Creel, it freaks me out, bro, how we are on the same wavelength sometimes. I don't understand it, bro. I don't know how, but we are on the same wavelength. Because I was just all like, I just need to catch it again. And then you're all like, just catch the catfish again. And then we're just like, oh, okay, cool. How are we saying the same thing? It concerns me, Creel. It concerns me. All right, I am casting with the wind way over there. We'll see how this turns out. There's a hump behind us. It is very breezy, but we are on silver, so we got spot lock. It is on 24 volts. We expect that sometime tomorrow or next week, we will be notified by the Bass Pro Shop dude about, that should be a bite, about what we're supposed to do with the tire, with the battery. I was gonna say tire, another little guy. Okay, not the catfish that we were looking for, but it's just a little guy. Maybe this is a lucky jig too. Not lucky for this little dude, not lucky for me, because it was a little dude. All right, guys, bleh. This is a $2 bass right there. Woo! That's what's up. What the heck are Abby mines, bro? What are Abby mines? Did Steve say? It didn't get broke off. It got thrown into the lake by a 6'7". I don't know if he's 6'7", dog. What in the heck is this fool talking about? Dude, is my brother like a... All right, guys. So I'm gonna go on the record and say my brother has to be like a teeny bopper freaking little girl who's always love struck or something. It's like, oh, if you lose me, you lose the best thing ever, blah, blah, blah. He's just always coming through with these lyrics from love songs that I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? I don't know what his deal is. Dang, bro. He went to Tennessee and came back, I don't know, some kind of teeny bopper, bro. It's gotta have grass on it. We're throwing out here in what looks like the Great Lakes. It is cloudy, yet I have sunglasses on. I don't know. Bro, sometimes I gotta get an outside opinion because maybe I've known my brother for too long and I've just, like, I got some things that I believe are correct, but they could be incorrect perceptions. So I get an outside opinion from people who read my brother's messages and just are like, okay, well, maybe he's just a heartbroken dude and he needs out. Whatever the case is, dog. Why is he reaching out here? I don't. Maybe I should take him to see Taylor. It's not there, Creel. That is the idea where we differ in our minds, because I don't want to be, I've taken this guy places and I've been the adult in the situation, and it is not. It's like if I'm taking the loudest, I don't want to say child, but the loudest sub-adult, I don't know what that is, but the loudest sub-adult with me, and it's crazy, bros. He is like Snezook's messages. So in real life, he is on caps all the time. All the time, no matter where we're at, just super loud. And dude, they would kick us out of the Taylor concert because they'd be like, hey, wait, that's Taylor Swift way. And I was like, I know, bro. We came to this concert, so we're expecting to see her. So act like we knew what concert we were going to. Wait, but that's Taylor. Taylor. And I'd be like, oh my God, bro. Then security would take him out, and then I would have to go with him, and I'd be like, ooh, waste of money. My tickets are gone. I mean, it was a waste of money going to the concert anyway, but still. And Faith dropped another 5 on it, and we got him a fish for it. Faith's got 5 on it. Fishing with Silver and me. Faith's got 5 on it. Grab your fishing pole, homie. Let's see what type of fish we got right here, guys. It's a bass, but size-wise, it's an okay bass. I believe it to be a Little John, but let's see. I'm gonna take off my gloves so I don't get them wet. I'm not down here being weird, guys. I'm just trying to, oh, he just spit out a shad, guys. That's gonna be very important for the weighing. He loses an ounce. I think he's gonna be a BBL. Nope, not a BBL. He did ruin my worm. This is not a BBL, so we will not be paying for this fish in particular. We will not be paying a $50 Bass Pro Shop or Tackle Warehouse gift card, but this is a better fish, and this is the shad that he spit out. So, this shad right here, boom. Let's see if we'll just feed it back to him. Gross. We'll just put it in there for the weighing purposes. What if we weigh him with and without the shad? Well, too late because we already put the shad in there. So let's see. This guy is only a little Juan, sorry. It's gonna take a little while to lock in because we are rocking. So, just a little Juan. This fish is puro orale. Not a giant. Let's let it go. He did waste my worm though. All right, dog, I sent you off with a snack. Let's see what he does. Are you gonna eat the snack? I assume he ate the snack, bro, because he closed his mouth and went back down. Oh, I better wash off this acid off of my hand. So, it was not necessary to have that shad in there, but that fish weighed 2 pounds, 12 ounces. Now we're gonna have to get another worm. He tore my worm up. And just FYI, guys, that when I cleaned out, or when I gave Silver a bath, I also took out some of the floor worms, just the little nubs of worm, but the other worms that are still okay to utilize, they are still in the boat. Where did my lucky jig go? Oh, where can it be? In a catfish, or on a catfish in the water underneath me? Oh, where can my lucky jig head be? All right, guys, we are throwing a Berkeley max hit worm on some kind of shaky head. Washalo. Boom. Nothing fancy, nothing magical. We're just getting in the grass and popping it out of the grass. And hopefully we pop it into a bass. Well, that didn't look like it. Let's tighten our drag up. That should be okay right there. Yo, what up, Tim? What's happening? Oh, try to one-hand hook set that fool. He either nibbled me and then spit me out, or it's gonna take a lot more than a distraction like that to get a hold of Mr. Wiggles, bro, because Mr. Wiggles is under witness protection, dog. There's no way that these guys can access him. It will take an infiltration the likes of Mission Impossible, and I don't think that Creel can bust a Tom Cruise going like this, bros. I don't think he can. But it would take something the likes of that in order to have access to Mr. Wiggles. Excuse me. That's what it'll take in order for them to even see the dude. And he may or may not be with Voldy and the lizard. They may or may not be in the same safe house. That is unknown. Come on, baby, one time. Bromance, what up? Bromance, what's happening, dog? We're just out here trying to catch a BBL in some weird weather, but hopefully your Sunday is less weird than this weather right here. Hopefully you enjoyed your Sunday wherever you are. And I'm assuming that you're enjoying what Colin's enjoying, the Blue Jays. When I last left, they were winning. They may not be winning. I have no idea. We will reposition in a little bit, guys. We are currently just attempting to drag this shaky head. I just presumed that I was working the bait too fast the last few times out. I just need to be very subtle, very chill. In fact, very subtle and very chill allow me to check out the chat. You don't want to unlock their superpowers by mixing Mountain Dew and Honey Buns, bro. Honey Buns and Mountain Dew, you do not want to mix that and expose their superpower, bro. These guys will show you. It unlocks everyone's superpower. Thirteen to 7 now. Ah, Moon, you should have told me that you were at the pet store. Bro, I would have changed my conversation based on the fact of where you were, bro. I'd just be all like, I want that one. Yeah, I want that puppy right there. Oh, is that a lizard? Iguanas! That's what's up. We want one of those little turtles. And I would have just kept on saying stuff, bro, pet store related. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, don't get that dog food, bro. You need to get this dog food. I just say random stuff, dudes. I start yelling, rip rap. But then I'd get sad. And I'd be like, yo, get me a puppy, Moon. Get me a puppy. You gotta let me know, bro, when you're in a place that we could mess with people, bro. GM! It's GM's birthday, guys. He is 29-ish. So, as we do on this channel, we shall sing GM happy birthday, but I don't have any candles. Even if I had candles, I don't think I could light them because of the wind here. So, guys, join me. Dude, we could have had a birthday party. And also, tell me when I'm in your pocket, bro, because I don't want to say weird things like, it smells in here, bro. What's going on? You know what I'm saying, Moon? Like, well, maybe you shouldn't let me know that I'm in your pocket, because I'd be like, I'm trapped. Someone help me. He's kidnapped me. I'm from the night of the night at the museum or whatever. I'm like one of those little dudes. Really can't fly. But that's neither here. Now we will get on with the show and let you guys get ready to sing GM happy birthday. Me, 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 me. GM, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear GM. Happy birthday to you. Oh, that kind of felt like a bite, bro. I was about to get you a fish, but then I kind of believe I messed up. But happy birthday to you. That's what's up, GM. 29-ish. Now, dude, I'm going to tell you that you're getting a little bit older, but you're just going to get better because you're 29-ish, and that means that you're starting to establish your, let's call it your kingdom, bro. And now is where you start to shine. When you were a little dude, you just did all kinds of crazy stuff. And now it's time to buckle down, GM, because you're 29-ish. You got to take life slightly seriously, but don't get serious. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too serious. Oh, freaking Faith, you're gonna try and kill him, bro. Do not wish him 3 Oreo shakes. Yo, this guy's trying to kill you, bro. Do not eat 3 Oreo shakes. My brother's got a challenge for me. Yes, bro, just put it in there. We'll see what your challenge is. His challenge is probably gonna be something like, don't fish for so many days. GM, these fools are trying to kill you. They're not gonna let you see 30-ish, bro. That's what they're trying to do here. Mitch Rodriguez is right here saying, bro, freedom, dog, just live life. All right, guys, we're gonna go with Mitch's advice. Mitch, we'll go with your advice. We'll see how it works out for GM. GM, eat 3 Oreo shakes. Who cares? You're only 29-ish. I find it weird that Moon didn't find a problem with me yelling weird things in his pocket. At least I didn't see a statement regarding that. We're gonna move a little bit, guys. But GM, according to Mitch, you should be consuming those 3 Oreo shakes because, well, I'll tell you right now, GM, life's a risk, carnal. Oh, Kimmy. Well, I didn't sing you happy birthday because I didn't know you were watching, Kimmy. I only knew that my brother was watching, and I wasn't even aware that he was headed to Tennessee because he was telling me all week, oh yeah, wait, I'm not gonna go to Tennessee because blah, 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 blah. And I was like, whatever, dog. So, my apologies, Kimmy. We will have to sing a belated happy birthday to Kimmy, who I believe is also about 25-ish. I believe that is what we've established. So, here we go. I'm gonna get you a birthday fish though, Kimmy. Happy birthday to you. Birthday to you. Birthday, dear Kimmy. Happy birthday for you. Oh, Kimmy got herself a fish for her birthday, even though it is belated. Washalo, Kimmy. This fish is not a giant, Kimmy, but this is all I could muster up for you. Kimmy, this is your fish. Take a look at it. It's a nice, healthy looking fish. But Kimmy, happy birthday. My brother's gonna hate that you got a fish for your birthday. He's gonna be like, hey, what the heck? You didn't catch fish for my birthday. And I'll be like, well, that's true. But also, as far as I know, Kimmy doesn't suck, bro. So, because of that, she gets a fish. And sorry, GM, you don't suck either, but I couldn't get it, bro. I thought I felt the nibble, but I just didn't get it. Can you guys see the amount of wind that... Go, Kimmy. Now that I know you are watching, happy birthday. Okay, catch a 7-pounder. Bro, we just need a 4-pounder. If we catch a 4-pounder, we're paying out today. We're trying to get that BBL plus, dudes. Oh, a 7-pounder would be great, but a 4-pounder, that's all we need. On GM's birthday, bros, you can't even make that up. Okay, I'm just catching up on these comments here, guys. Kale shakes. Bro, Steve, he really wants you to not make it to your 30-ish birthday because kale shakes, that'll kill any man. 7 more Rodcasts for Tim. Not exactly sure what that means. And Kimmy does. I mean, I have already submitted Kimmy for sainthood because she puts up with my brother. But I was kind of close right there, guys, because I was all like, do I submit her for sainthood or do I submit her name to the asylum? And I was a little bit torn, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the nice thing, and I'm gonna submit her for sainthood. and not an asylum. They're almost like underneath. Ah, the fool came off. I guess my one-hand hook set is not as strong as it used to be. It's almost like they're sort of very near the boat. I am in 10 feet of water. I feel like an orchestrator here, bros. One hand on the phone reading the chat, and one hand trying to set the hook. Ah, Mitch said, it's a nice Juan. Well, bro, he was just a little Juan. And he's puro orale. All right, so my brother's got a spooky story. It's probably going to be like, I'm going to go visit my brother. Woo, I'm going to end up at his house. And that actually will scare me down to my bones, bros. If he says, I'm coming over to your house. And I'll be like, no, you're not. He's just a little guy, and he shot my jig up in the air. All right. So there are some fish biting here, guys. But that little son of a fish was not big enough for us to care. Yo, GM, I'm not gonna go fishing with you, bro. What kind of fish did my brother catch Kimmy? None of your business, bro. Tim has a birthday in 7 Rodcasts. Now, I do feel somewhat special here, guys, when we are now starting to determine time in units of the Rodcast. So Tim could have said 7 days. He could have said in 7 more days, but what he said was, in 7 Rodcasts, I shall have a birthday. So we might have to have a Rodcast calendar. I'm barely catching up to the chat, guys. Is my brother Yoda now? Oh no, wait, he said, I rack 'em up, I do. So good thing Moon gets his Forerunner back in 2 Rodcasts. That right there, dudes. We're gonna have to get a Rodcast calendar. We'll see how stupid we can make it. We'll put dates on there, anniversaries of moments on the Rodcast. Who knows? This is a barely discovered unit of measurement. Number of Rodcasts. We don't usually determine time in that unit, but I guess we do now. We can thank Tim for that. Dudes, do you guys see this breeze? This breeze is a chopping, players. '81 Rodcast till Christmas. Remember, guys, no, bromance, I don't think you saw that one. There was an episode where it was speculated that you could see Santa on the Rodcast. It's very weird. These guys kept on saying that they could see him, but I never saw him. So that's why I called bullshit on it, but I might have been wrong. I'm gonna send out a Mag Dizzy, guys. Or I should slow down this shaky head. I would like to see you, bromance, go to your place of employment and be all like, hey, can I have a day off in like 4 Rodcasts? And they'll be like, what? Yeah, like, on the 5th Rodcast, can I have that day off? And then just see what they say. They'll be like, yo, bromance, you could have this day off because clearly there's something wrong with you. Like, you're speaking in tongues. We don't understand you right now. But I mean, technically, I believe it would have to be something like, "Hey, buddy, could I have a day off in about 4 Rodcasts, eh, pal? Maybe." I think it would be something like that, but I don't know. Yo, GM, be safe, dog. Be safe. No. Okay, guys, my brother, he's tripping. Dudes, it is breezy out here. But again, guys, life is a breeze. So we'll see how long our 24 can last. I mean, it should last. Rocking 36 volts and not 24 volts. So we slowed it down. Another little tiny guy. We slowed it down a little bit. We seemed to be moving it too fast. And now we slowed it down. We're gonna have to level up though, guys, because these little spotties, they are not like my brother's, let's say, best friend, Scotty Too Hottie. These right here, these spotties are not too hottie. So let's try and figure out what's going on. We're gonna bird's nest, but not. We're gonna cast a little bit further out away from the top of that point. We'll see what happens. A dotty hottie, if you will. A what? Maybe Mitch is speaking in tongues now. All right, there go 2 bass boats. Now, I'm sure that you guys have seen the video of the insanity that happened. But ever since that video, bro, I mean, ever since the accident, I got my head on a swivel. In fact, someone did text me and say, yo, you need all kinds of stuff on your boat now. We can't have you being taken out by someone else's stupidity. And I do appreciate that concern. Oh, Mitch, I feel you, bro. You're talking about Dottie. A Dottie too hottie. Shh, Mitch, you are on point, player. You were on point. I was not. My apologies. But a Dottie too hottie, that is correct. Coming out of Lake Escondido. Woo! Yes, yes, my friend. I chased a Dottie too hottie out of Lake Escondido multiple times, but the biggest I ever caught out of there was probably about maybe 4 or 5 pounds. I could see the giants, bro. They were there. You could see them in the water. But you know, it's kind of like at the club, you see the hotties and you're like, ooh, what's up, girl? And then they pay you no mind. I mean, not everyone. Some of them are like, yo, I'll bite. But for this particular dude, bro, they would not bite for me. And I was like, why? Why don't you bite? I just figured they were stuck up, bro. They were stuck up fish and they were just all like, I ain't gonna give that bait the time of day. And I was like, what? Why is this bait not good enough for you, chica? So Mitch, in my defense, bro, it said a dotty thotty, but you might have been missing a letter on there, bro. All right, GM said that. So here's the thing. If GM is like Santa Claus, he might not be 29-ish. Might not be, bros. But I'll just leave it at that. We're slowly making our way around this hump behind us. We should actually probably turn on our lights, as it is just a tad darker than it should be around right now. I don't know if those are the same 2 boats that were cruising by. So throwing with the wind, cool. But when we get to the other side and we have to throw against the wind, that's gonna get tricky, guys. We might have to increase the weight of our jig head or switch switch to a Texas rig. Maybe even throw a jig out there. I forgot I got my jig right there. Bro, I don't think it's gonna storm. The weather said big cloud is all that it said. It didn't say that it was gonna rain. It just looks like a cloud. Maybe that's what they meant. Bro man said he sent an email. Let's check it out. Want to ever send an image of some I'm gonna show this, guys, but this is what Broman sent to latinbassassassin@gmail.com. That right there is what Bromance decided we all needed to take a look at. That splendid creature right there. That is courtesy of Bromance. Is my brother, what is wrong with my brother? Though my brother might have a good idea, guys. I might put a jerkbait on. I have a spoon, that's why I haven't sent that out there, but my brother might not be totally dumb, guys. I will apparently take my brother's advice, even though I usually don't. But in this particular case, I will take his advice and I will tie on a jerkbait. And then we'll see what happens. Because this particular bait was only catching us little fish. All right, let's see where our jerk baits are. They're on the floor somewhere. Ah, yeah, my ghost minnow. All right, guys, this is my go-to ghost minnow right there. We are going to weather the storm. Now, guys, remember, we got to give props to the Ghost trolling motor because this thing right here is holding us steady. Yo, bromance. That's what we're here for, bro. If we don't bring light to others, then why? Why are we here? Even if it's a brief moment of a chuckle. Bros, if I just like pull on my shirt like this on both sides, I'm going to flying squirrel out of here, all right? Just letting you guys know that. Don't be surprised if you see me flying squirrel out of here. Maybe that's what Bromance was trying to tell me. Bust a flying squirrel. All right, brother. Do not, and I don't mean it like Hulk Hogan. May he rest in peace. Okay, brother. No, I mean my actual brother. I am going to throw this jerk bait right here, and we're gonna see what's up. I will even go so far as to say, if I catch a fish, bro, I'll give you credit for it. I will give my brother credit for a jerk bait fish that I catch. But if I don't catch one, then he sucks. But if I catch a BBL, then you guys can thank him. A BBL Drizzy. It's very weird out here, guys. Yesterday, it was not like this. If it's a tiny fish, I'm definitely going to give my brother credit for it because I mean, he deserves that credit. Dang, that's like butter right there, bros. Now, using this jerk bait is going to cause me a little bit of a, it shouldn't. I'll just reel in with one hand. $50 of credit, bro. You can go on with that. I won't even give you 50 cents of credit, dog. Nah. All right, let's throw to this side. Dang, bros. It does not look fun. There's a boat headed that way, and they do not look like they are having fun. Where they are headed, I don't know. But I do not want to be where they are headed. That looked very choppy, very painful. You just got to engage the cord. No big whoop. Now, as always, we have a bait that catches fish and we change because we do. Oh, we got some swells. All right. These are some starting to become impressive swells. I've seen this Ozark Chingle Dingles, but I've never ordered any, so. Woo! Okay. Now I almost believe that we are in the Great Lakes because we got ourselves some splash on the front of the boat. Got on my shoes a little bit. Got on my phone. Water temp is 77 degrees. My brother's calling. He thinks I'm gonna answer. Bro, put your agenda in the chat. And if your agenda is something we would like to discuss, then we will answer the phone. But if the agenda is not to the liking of the host of the Rodcast, then we will continue to allow your phone call to go to voicemail. It is your call, brother. Your call. Stay on the balls of your feet. The balls of your feet. That is my plan here, Steve. Stay on the balls of my feet. Okay. Jerkbait, nada. Dudes, do you guys think that my brother has the volume down on his phone? Because I always tell him, I'm gonna throw a jig out here. I always tell him, yo, bro, state your business, and then if it is deemed worthy of discussion for the Rodcast, then we will answer the phone. But he never does. He just calls like he can't hear that statement. That looks like a little bit of rain over there, but it's more like mist rather than rain. All right. So, okay. We've got at least some verification that my brother's volume is up and he can hear. So then, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Bros, what am I looking at here? There's some chop. Oh yes, Moon is right. Thank you for that confirmation, Kimmy, because this entire time we were giving him the benefit of the doubt, saying he can't be that dumb. He must not be able to hear us, because we state it every time he calls. We say, state your business in the chat, and then we will determine if we will answer the phone. Because just because he has my phone number doesn't mean that he gets to show up on the Rodcast without, because he could be right here, but he's not. He could be out here in this chop with me, but he's not. So, whatever, bruh. I'm just throwing a jig out here, guys. I'm trying that out. It is 6:13. Sun goes down at 6 and change. We're gonna move to the point and then cast that way to the right, and then we're gonna see if any of that pans out. Oh, I was, Al, I'm 100% with you, bro. I was watching football, I watched the Cowboys, and I was all like, eh. And then the moderator looked outside with the clouds and the weather, and she was like, so does the streak end today? And I'm like, what? No, ma'am. The streak does not end today. Because God willing, weather permitting, we come out here and we attempt to catch these little green guys. Not aliens. All right, we are going to move I hear a plane, but I don't see a plane. Whoa. The wind is very aggressive. The wind will move me a lot faster than I would like. We are going with the wind. Hey, there's a little bit of a sunset right there. Why? Why, trolling motor? I tried to make it so that Silver's butt could spin that way. Why are you trying to make it otherwise? Okay, Silver's butt is spinning in the right direction. Okay. Put in at the 431 ramp. I don't know where that is. Are you saying all reds? Maybe that's the ramp you're talking about. I don't think that was a bite. I think it was a wave. Not that the fish was waving at me, but I think that it was a wave hitting my line, because now we are throwing perpendicular to the wind. We are no longer throwing with the wind. So this is going to get a little bit tricky. We're gonna have to pay attention to what's going on. Keep our rod tip low so that the wind doesn't really affect our line, and slowly do our thing. All right, the way Silver has positioned herself, we should be all right. Yo, Steve, and I got my dead cat on, bro. That's wind through the dead cat. All right, we're taking our lokes off, guys, because we got to get all the light we can. We got to get it so we can see. We got to get our actual light out. Usually we don't take our light out, but I'm not going to say who, but somebody was in the boat yesterday and took my light out. I don't know why they took my light out, but we got to put our light on to make sure that we're visible. And I don't mean the cellular carrier, bro. I mean visible to others out here. Okay, light is in. We are like Jason from Michigan. We are lit. That is for sure. Yes, Al, that is all reds. Okay, a little bit of grass. All right, guys, we can see. Let's see what we can pull out of here. again, we do not want to go too far. It is pretty choppy. We're just happy to be right here and catching fish. They're little, but we don't need to go far in this chaos. Ah, yes. Now, a particular gentleman is talking about knocking my lights out when he's not on the boat. Ah, the comfort of the keyboard. No, but seriously, why are you trying to knock my light out, dog? Ah, Jason from Michigan. What's up? We lit, dog. We got lights on, is all I was trying to say, Jason. Oh yeah, I don't know the actual name of the ramp, bro, but that's All Reds over there. Like known as the All Reds area. I've never actually been to this All Reds marina, but that is what is known as All Reds. Come on, BBL, where are you? All right, I'm gonna throw a Mag Dizzy, guys. I just got the ultimate confidence in this Mag Dizzy. I'm just gonna drag it and let it do its thing through the grass, slowly working its way out. I'll throw the jerkbait one more time, you know, for my brother, because, you know, he had suggested it, so we'll put it out there. I could throw the chatterbait. Ghost Minnow, don't fail me now. It is weird to see when you cast a bait to see it surf on the air currents. Al, You don't need to overpack, dog, because the ghetto is here, so you can just go to the ghetto and they have almost everything that you would be looking for. I can assure you they don't have Mac Dizzies. All right, jerkbait. No play. When I get back on land, bros, it's gonna be rocky. The good thing about this wind is that it's strong enough to apparently keep all the eelgrass away. The eelgrass has probably already blown all the way over there to the other shore, so what's the time? 26. We could move. Let me throw a Mac Dizzy right here and we'll move afterwards. We're just gonna move across the channel. It is gonna get a little bit bumpy. It is definitely gonna get a little bit bumpy over there. But as we move over there, this is getting me ready for the winter, Al. When you got those cold, windy days. So Faith, around here, like I'm throwing into the grass, so like throwing the spoon, I get hung up in all this grass. Plus, my brother made me cut it off, bro. He made me put that jerkbait on, so it's one or the other. I only have so many rods on here. Seems like a billion, but I only have so many. Okay, last cast here, and then we're gonna move over to that other spot, and then we're gonna see what's up. That'll be the last hurrah. I don't know for how long, because we gotta make sure that we are visible to these boats. I saw two dudes take off in that direction. I believe they came from somewhere over here, so either they were going back home or they planned to come back here. And that one area, for some reason, like it's a magnet for boats to be going in that direction. I don't know why. Ah, well, Dead Rabbit, that'd be great if there were any shallows that were anywhere near me, bro. But I will not be going out into the shallows. And I am actually in the shallows, bro, but I'm not going to those banks. I saw some dudes go that way and it looked painful, bro. So I am young enough to do the trip, but what I'm saying is the Elon setup, it's gonna come unplugged, blah, blah, blah. All kinds of problems are gonna happen, bro. So we ain't doing that. Brave people might, but smart people, which I'm not claiming that I'm one, but smart people would just leave good enough alone and be all like, you know what, dog? We're gonna get out there, we'll catch a couple fish, whatever. This is not life or death. Let's try and keep it from being life or death. I'll let you guys stare forward. As we slowly bounce around. And again, bro, we're gonna go easy on Silver. There's no need for us to have her beat to bloody pulp, bro. She can just ride the top of these waves and we will fish nice and easy, bro. No need to push it. Moon is right. Banks are closed on Sunday. Moon is right. The banks are closed on Sunday, so we're gonna do what we can. All right, there's a boat right there. I can see that guy. We gotta keep our heads on a swivel. Now we're hung up on something. First thing we ran into was structure. That is not what we wanted to do, but we'll deal. Time is irrelevant. Do you have a time machine or something? Dead Rabbit, that you're like, time means nothing to me. I move forward and back in time. It is all the same to me. You guys are just mere moments in time. All right, I'm gonna let the wind blow us backwards. There is a little bit of a, let's call it a kettle rain coming down right now. Very small bit of kettle rain. Is it enough rain for us to have to take our mic off? I don't know. Determine that a bit. I think we're okay. Moon, that was never a question. It was just, when are we gonna get stuck in it? That's the question. All right, there's a boat over there. We're gonna turn on Jarvis in a little bit just to make sure that they can see us. We're currently in 10 feet of water. I don't think I wanna be this far from the structure. What the All right, guys, Dead Rabbit has come in with the I don't even want to question Dead Rabbit right now. I think he's just in another stratosphere, guys. He does not know what day it is. Well, I guess Dead Rabbit is off the chains. Dead Rabbit is off the chains, bros. He lost the day and he's making up for it, maybe. All right, I'm going to that Mag Dizzy. You see, guys, that's where we got to find the balance, bro, between taking the suggestions of the, what was it? Of the the pineal eye. Do we take the suggestions of someone who's activated their pineal eye or whatever, however you pronounce that, or do we just fish, you know, kind of like the way we're doing now? That is the balance right there, guys. We don't know when any suggestions come in, the status of the individual's mindset. You know what I'm saying? We can usually venture to guess when it's coming from Jason from Michigan. We usually understand that we gotta take his suggestion with a grain of loco. The understanding of the grain of loco that comes with it. But with Dead Rabbit, I don't know, guys. Again, some of the comments that are in the Rodcast do not reflect that of the Rodcast or the Latin Bass Assassin himself. So, children, do not, this is my best advice to you, do not do anything that Dead Rabbit says. So if there are any children watching, just, if you see a comment from Dead Rabbit, move on to the next comment. What are you gonna stop, Moon? I didn't see Moon doing anything crazy. Moon, this is the one time that you did no voodoo at all, bro. So this is all rabbit instigated, dog. He's trying to take us down the Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole, bros. I think he's really just trying to take us to where the wild things are, bro. And I don't want to go where the wild things are. That book was always weird. And I think that's the only way you get there. So I would advise against that. Any children that could be watching. Dead Rabbit has proclaimed that he has a lifestyle similar to my brother's. So, as I would never suggest that anyone do something that my brother has done, well then, I too would not suggest anyone follow the actions of a Senor Dead Rabbit, as he has, this is not my take, this is his take. He has proclaimed that he is at least very similar to my brother in choices, life choices. What the heck? He doesn't laugh much. I don't even know what he's talking about now. Oh, I know Moodoo. Moodoo is on the rise, bro. He's kind of like the CCR song, "There's a Bad Moon on the Rise." Anytime a Rodcast starts, I know there's gonna be a bad moon on the rise. And we all know Moon and his Moodoo is a very, very potent, let's say. Grinning ear to ear. Okay, guys, now he's the cat from Alice in Wonderland. The cat that disappears and we can only see his smile. I don't know what that cat's name is, as I have not really ever, that show or movie or whatever has always been too weird to me to even invest time in. And bro, why would this stupid little girl follow this talking rabbit into some kind of rabbit hole that doesn't make any sense? See what we got here, guys. That one I had to do a walking hook set because I did not set the hook right. He's a little guy, bros, but I want to keep my mag dizzy. I had to bust a walking hook set because I barely felt him. He's a little guy by the channel standards. Oh. He's a little fatter than I thought, but he's definitely not a BBL. This guy is a little fatty. Channel standards or not, he's definitely a little fatty. Short and fat. But on a mag dizzy, this short fatty is, dude, this guy is so short and fat. Actually, I should be taking some photos to act like I live, like I'm alive on Instagram, so that, you know, we build a Instagram following too. This is just a little Juan, puro little Juan. here. Short and fat. Let me take a picture here, guys. Let's see if we do it a little bit more. Oh, whoops. Apparently it's trying to get... It's saying hold the camera still. How can I hold the camera still? We're just flopping around here. Moon in jail without bail, old school song. Anyone know what that came from? All right, bros. Mag Dizzy, couple more casts out here. It is getting dark. You guys can't see me, but there's a little bit of light left. We'll fix the drag back. That fish weighed 2 pounds, 7 ounces. Let's see if we can't catch another one. Before we shut her down, we gotta think about safety first. I feel a lot of hard bottom. I'm throwing to the pino. We've said it before, throw to the pino. All right, 2 more casts, guys. Once that Mag Dizzy, oh, there's a bat. There's a bat right above us, guys. I should take a picture of that because I can see that. Ah, son of a gun. Oh, there goes another bat. Holy moly, there's a lot of bats here. All right. Well, there was at least 4 bats that were flying, but it is a little bit windy, so I think it's gonna be a little hard for them tonight. There was 4 bats overhead, and I guess they're gone now. They came out real well in the silhouette of the, or their silhouette came out in the white clouds. I thought about that, Moon, whether bats counted as birds, but I believe they are mammals, so they should not count. But if you guys want to hold it against me and say, I knew he was a bird watcher, then go right ahead. But I can tell you, these guys are out early because the clouds are dark over here. There's one little spot right here where I could still see light from the sun. Oh, he's back. Where you at, fool? Ah, oh wait, there you are. Come on back, dog. Get a little bit closer. All right, guys, if I get rabies, it's your fault. Come on, get a little closer to me, dog. He's Batman. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's one. Where are you, fool? That's a smaller one. We're being surrounded by bats. Where'd you go? Where are these fools? Camera, show me bats. Bats. Take a picture of that bat, fool. All right. Ah, there's one. Hey, I'm not gonna kill you, bro. I'm just trying to take your picture, dog. I think they get a little scared. They might be able to see my my cameras. Like when the camera tries to focus, it might send out a little bit of an infrared at them, and they're just all like, yo, I'm out of here, dog. This guy's shooting me a red dot. Oh, there's one right there. Does this count as birds? I don't know. There's one right there. Where'd you go, dog? He's coming right at me. He's right above me. There's another one. Come on over, bat. Come on, dog. Come on over, bro. Oh, dude, there's a lot of bats here. Where you at, dog? Where you at? Come on, fool. Focus, stupid camera. He's right there. Oh my God, camera. You suck. How can you not focus on a bat that I can see with my own eye bulbs, bro? Dudes, we are being surrounded by bats. Not bass, but bats. B-A-T-S. Dang it. If I become a vampire, it's gonna be tonight. Okay, where you guys at? These bats are definitely confused, bros. I could still see light over there, but it's also dark. Oh yeah, what's up, doc? How can you not see this fool? He's right there. Oh, there's another one. Okay, where you at? All right, old problem better. I know video killed the radio star, but we're gonna see if it gets us a little better footage. Oh, there's the moon right in front of us. Not moon, but a moon. I want to suck your blood. That was the bats, bro, not me. There's a bat, there's a bat, there's a bat. All right, there's some more bats over there. I think these guys are camera shy. There's a bat right next to me. The things I do for you guys. I'm currently surrounded by bats. And the moon is on the horizon. Come on, bats, get a little bit closer to me. I dare you. The other ones were above my head, dudes, but I thought of this camera, this video, a little too late. Now, is he a bat watcher? I don't know, maybe. That one I might own up to. Okay, I did cast. This will be my last cast, guys. I don't know what you guys are saying right now. It is, hey, there goes a bat. It is getting dark. I got my video camera ready. Oh, here he is, here he is. I dare you, bros. It's like I went to the caves. There you go, little homie. Come on over. That's what's up. Don't be scared, bro. I'm a homie. I know Batman. I fished with him the other day. You good? Oh, there's one. Oh, but my camera. Bros, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm out here messing with bats. I'm out here looking for rabies. I've never seen so many bats cruising around me. I guess that goes to show you that the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Where you at, guys? Oh, there's one right there. Oh, bro, that was perfect. Put a bat signal right there. Bro, this guy is like right on me. Dude, I could see him right above me. He got rabies close, bro. That's how close that bat was. He got rabies close. All right, one last cast, guys. Because I'm not looking to get rabies out here. Though the bats are protecting me from the bugs. Hey, what's up, dog? Where'd you come from? Dude, he's like right there. Oh, there's another one. Dude, they are, one's gonna land on my shoulder. That was not a fish. That was a miss of some sort. One's gonna land on my shoulder. Moderator, are you opposed to me taking a bat home as a pet? We couldn't get riprap, but what about a bat? Because they are very close to me right now. If you are squeamish and do not like furry flying mammals or flying furry mammals, then you probably shouldn't be out here. But these guys are pretty close, and I kind of feel like the wind is gonna blow one of these idiots straight into me, because when they turn a certain way, they just kind of whoosh. Dudes, Rodcast or not, these are one of the moments that you will remember for the rest of your life. Not you guys, but I guys. I guys will remember this because I have never been surrounded by so many bats. Sometimes we just gotta take a moment and see what's going on around us. I wonder if they'll throw some guano on me accidentally. All right, guys. So I felt something tap my finger, but I didn't see anything. Something did tap my finger. If you guys hear me scream, do not judge me. There's a bat right there, right in front of me. There's two bats right in front. What is this? Dudes, this is crazy. This is crazy. If the bats lift me up and take me away, guys, just know that I'm gonna be okay. And I will try and show up tomorrow for another Rodcast. Just know that. You see, Dead Rabbit, let me tell you, dog, I didn't have to take any substances in order to be here in a surreal moment, bro. In a moment in which the bats are just surrounding me and hanging out. I am on no substances. I am just clear-minded, living in this moment right now, Dead Rabbit. So children, you can live through surreal moments without any altering of your mind. This right here is something that I may never experience again in my life. The clouds, the weather seemed to be just right for these bats to have come out while I could still see them. And be able to see, bro, this was just like a, I don't know what you call, I don't think they're a flock of bats, but see a whole crew of bats cruising and just kind of doing their thing. But with that, guys, we will call it a day. I hope the moderator said I could take one of these bats home. I'm gonna see, and then I'm gonna get out Natasha, and I'm gonna see about catching one of these bats. Ah, see, me and Steve are on the same wavelength. Bats often have disease. You wouldn't take one home. Well, so I'm gonna go out on the limb here, bro. If my brother was okay with finding his women at a club that one went in with a certain wardrobe but didn't have the same wardrobe on inside that club, and now most of you guys should already know what I'm talking about. If he was able to survive that, dog, then I think me taking home a bat, I think I'm gonna be okay, Colin. Because if he can survive multiples of those night creatures, then I can tell you, Colin, more than likely I will survive a bat. It probably has a higher likelihood of having less, let's call them mammalian diseases than those of those other creatures that my brother seemed to have captured. Creatures of the night, scary as it were. So, I just wanted to point that out, Colin. If he can do it, well then, I believe I can do it and survive. Bros, I'm not really taking a bat home, guys. Why would I take a bat home? The moderator would not let me take a bat home, even if I wanted to. All right, Jason, I'm gonna read it like you put it. Did you know that people are scared of water when they got rabies? Well, hopefully I don't get rabies, dog, because then I'm not gonna be able to continue this non-zero streak, which now is at 30 times 4, I believe, plus some double-digit number of days of consecutive non-zeros. Thank the good Lord. Guinea pigs are nicer and available. Okay, but remember Hammy. R.I.P. Hammy. Do I have lights in the front? As far as I know, I do. Yo, peace out, Steve. I think Steve he's jetting because he's all like, I don't want to be implicated on this or in this bat catching scheme here. Again, guys, we did not catch any bats. Moon and his federales need not worry. We did not catch any bats. The only thing that we did was we caught bats on film. That is it. It's not even film, it's digital. So I don't think it's illegal to take pictures or videos of bats. So we should be all right. Don't run, Steve. Gentlemen, my navies is on, bros. I saw him underneath the bridge. Oh, yeah, guys. I know you guys are just looking out for me, but my navies is on. They were shining on the bridge. Traffic bats, bro. villain. I'm merely stating that if my brother can survive that, then I should be okay with some bats. All right, let's see what these boat lights are doing here. All right. There's 2 boats that are going out right now, so that's cool. Or 1 boat at least. Nope, that's 2. Dude, I don't think the bat business would have boomed after Ozzy died, bro. Well, no, you're right. No, I'm seeing what you're saying, Jason. You're saying that as he died, then everybody would have been all like, I want to bite the head of a bat off in honor of Ozzy. So I got you, bro. I get you now. Because I was looking at it from the other perspective that nobody would buy bats anymore because they weren't trying to be like Ozzy, because he's the only one who was allegedly biting bats' heads off. So you're right, bro. It would have been all like, oh, bro, for Ozzy. And then you would have just heard screech, 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 screech. Chomp. Good point there, bro. Does somebody know they left their cooler here? It might belong to these guys that are having problem with their boats or with their boat. Money-making thinker, bro. Say what you want about those locos, but Jason has the ideas. They are a little different than Dead Rabbit's ideas. Dead Rabbit's ideas are kind of, we can tell that they've been to the pineal area once or twice, maybe 1 or 2 many times. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get the truck. I might have to least diseased bats, sir. Okay, it looks a little chaotic here, guys. It's a little chaotic here at the ramp. All right, hold up. Let's get you guys that Guntersville, but it's going to be on repeat, guys. I got to go out there and I got to see if these guys they're chingo dingles.
Like blades in the skies, throttle down, silver skates on glass, both slicing clean like a samurai slash. Grill got the bait lines heavy with dreams, unlimited vision, plotting schemes, callers on the deck, calling the plays, LA and GM setting the blaze. Engine growl, yeah, that's our sound. Lake so smooth, feel skybound. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Guntersville, Guntersville, on the lake, we chillin', thrillin'. LA and GM even Creole too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Guntersville, Guntersville, riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Dockside vibes where the stories unfold. Fish tails big, but the crew stays bold. Trophies stacking like chips in a game. Legends of the lake, yeah, they know our name. Life jackets whacked out, neon and black. Cooler on deck, snack stacked to the max. Silver's way cutting the lightning streak. Gunners feeling slow, unique technique. Villains on the water, hearts of gold. Stories told, but the lake's still cold. Riding waves, carving paths unseen. Guntersville fam, we the dream team. You taking it? Dope jack in it. Sharp like blades in the skies, throttle down, silver skate blast. Like a samurai, the bait with dreams. Just plot, calling deck, calling the plays. LA and GM setting the blaze. Engine growl, yeah, that's our sound. Lake so smooth, feel skybound. Guntersville gang, we own this town. Guntersville, Guntersville, on the lake, we chillin', thrillin'. LA and GM even Creole too. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Unlimited calling, yeah, that's the crew. Guntersville, Guntersville, riding on silver, ripping and spilling. Dockside vibes where the stories unfold. Fish tails big, but the crew stays bold. Trophies stacking like chips in a game. Legends of the lake, yeah, they know our name. Life jackets whacked out, neon and black. Cooler on deck, snack stacked to the max. Silver's way cutting the lightning streak. Gunners feeling slow, unique technique. Villains on the water, hearts of gold. Stories told, but the lake's still cold. Riding waves, carving paths unseen. Guntersville fam, we the dream team. You taking it? Dope jack in it.
Funny story itself. Chest. For letting us know. The funny story part is that these guys, this dude, he see him, he's all like, "Hey, bro, into your truck earlier," and I was like, "What are you talking about, dog?" He's like, "I was trying to get into your truck." He goes, your truck looks like my buddy's truck. And then I was all like, oh yeah. He goes, yeah, so I got confused and I was trying to open your truck and I couldn't. So he was all like, yeah, man, I was trying to get into your truck. I didn't know if you could see me from a distance, but your truck looks like my buddy's truck. And I was like, why the heck can I not get into this truck? And I was like, oh, I thought you were confessing here, bro, that you were trying to break into my truck. He's like, nah, dude, and I looked at the truck and I was like, oh, they do look the same, bro. He said the giveaway was that he looked at the trailer and then he was like, oh wait, that's a bass boat trailer. Never mind. Wrong vehicle. But they do look similar, guys. Very similar. Dude, why is this vehicle? There's an SUV that just keeps on going around in circles here. It's like a fly when you shoo it away, and then it comes back, and then you're like, get out of here. And then it comes back again, and you're like, what is up with this fly? It's like, drives away, and then it comes back. You guys should probably be able to see it. It keeps circling over here. I don't know what his deal is. Just circling around in the parking lot. What the heck is up with this guy? Why is this fool circling around? Colin, funny you might ask. He doesn't. But my truck was parked facing the ramp, so you can't see my my chingle dingles in the back. You can't see them because they were facing away from the water. So that made total sense right there, bro. He wasn't trying to break into my vehicle, and then I busted him. It's a legit story, bro. Or as legit as I know it to be. I'm just gonna assume that he was in his pineal gland or whatever. You never know how you're gonna behave when you activate that, bro. Who knows? Well, maybe this SUV, maybe it has a baby or something in it, and they're just driving around to make sure the baby's asleep or something, bro. I try and rationalize the actions of stuff that I see around me, so I can get an understanding of what's going on. But yeah, dudes, it was getting kind of chilly out here. It was getting a little cool. I mean, the bats was cool too, but it was getting a little fresh. Don, what up? Oh, you're good, Tater, you're good. Weez was good. We are in in no sense of danger. I don't think. All right, let's see where this is. Okay, we're good. Boom, clamped. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it just looks like a lady driving around in circles. I'm pretty sure that we good. My guess was probably spot on. Bros, it's weird. Silver's all clean right now. Well, she was. That's weird. It is weird. But either way, homies, I do appreciate you guys showing up and showing out. This is another episode of the Rodcast. We got to see some bats. I will post that video. Probably my animal commentary should have been a little bit better. I should have been all like, as the bats circle around the Bassassin, they are in search of bugs, not blood, and whatever. You know, I should have done something like that. Maybe I'll just do a voiceover or something, because basically all you can hear is wind and see some bats. Because I was all fanboy right there with the bats. I was like, oh my God, is that a bat? Whoa, look at that bat. Oh my God, I've never seen a bat before in my life. But seriously, the bats were pretty close to me, bros. Like, they were close. Don, I don't know if you saw yesterday, bro, but I had said if you had zeroed a player, I caught a fish for you. Oh, no, that was 2 days ago that I caught a fish for you, bro, off of your chatterbait. Anytime you roll with me and we throw Don's chatterbait, Don does not zero. Don won't even zero even if he's on land, because when we throw that chatterbait and we catch something off of it, that's Don's fish. Keep it real, Don. Hopefully you heard that. I don't know. But either way, homies, I will see you mañana, God willing, weather permitting. Peace out, dogs. Fish around and find out.